Character welcoming you to Denver for Game 2 in this series. We couldn't have asked for a better opener in this series, Larry, and picking out a hero not difficult at all. Third baseman Chipper Jones of Atlanta.
Night 2 promises more playoff magic as the division series continue after this from your local station.
Must-see TV NBC.
Thursday, just when Chandler thought he was safe.
Hello!
Janice is back, and wait till you see how she's changed.
Oh my God!
And you'll never guess the mystery guest on the single guy.
Judy Garland?
Then will Kramer's coffee burn turn into the new trial of the century?
I'm going to be a rich man!
And Caroline meets Bulldog from Frasier. But don't tell him the big secret.
I have to tell you the truth.
No, you don't.
Plus an all-new ER, NBC Thursday.
I don't see him. I think we're safe.
Of course we're safe. We're in my Subaru Outback.
I know the world's first sport utility wagon.
This beauty's got dual airbags, full-time all-wheel drive. It's more stable in the turn than a Blazer.
What else you got?
Better braking than an Explorer. That's my Subaru Outback. The world's first sport utility wagon.
Tommy Foggy was severely burned in a household accident. He needed the area's only pediatric burn center. Eddie Kane was born with a life-threatening heart defect. He needed one of the region's most experienced children's cardiac care teams. When kids need special care, families in Philadelphia and beyond choose a hospital that's been totally dedicated to pediatric medicine for over a century. St. Christopher's Hospital for Children, where kids come first.
It's our anniversary customer appreciation celebration at C&C Ford here in Horsham. Over 600 new and used cars and trucks. That's every model in stock, red tag with our lowest no-hassle price. Plus 95 Ford Tauruses, Escorts, Mustangs, Probes, Aspires, Thunderbirds, Crown Victorias, and Contours for only $1 over dealer invoice. And you keep all the rebates up to $2,500. Make C&C Ford your last stop for savings during our anniversary celebration. C&C Ford opposite the Willow Grove Naval Air Station in Horsham.
If it happens in the world of entertainment, action! You'll see it on
Extra.
Hey, Extra. Let's roll, please. The secret's out.
Extra covers it. Up close.
I gotta be honest.
Really, it's amazing.
Catch all the latest breaking news. Inside the world of entertainment.
This is absolutely true, yeah.
Only on Extra.
Weeknights at 7:30 on NBC 10. NBC 10 wishes you a peaceful holiday.
If you were to take every honor, every award, everything positive that's been said about the Toyota Camry, and lay them end to end, you'd probably ask yourself, why did I do that? Better to drive one yourself and come up with a few accolades of your own. The 1996 Camry, the gold standard from Toyota.
Why? Why? Why?
When Dave Thomas created Wendy's spicy chicken fillet sandwich, he said, if we're going to make it spicy...
Well, it's a start.
Let's really make it spicy.
Now we're getting closer.
So he seasoned a whole chicken breast fillet by adding his own special blend of pepper and spices. And he kept on seasoning until it was perfect.
Bingo.
Come and try Wendy's spicy chicken fillet sandwich, because...
when you're hot, you're hot.
It has dominated the field. And now Toyota's newest 4x4, Tacoma, has arrived. Only it's stronger. Tacoma's impressively powerful new 190 horsepower V6 outguns the leading competitor's best. It's tougher, out here where toughness counts. And with its class-leading ground clearance, Tacoma runs free. Toyota Tacoma, the arrival of the fittest.
Inside every one of us is an athlete with a thirst for the game going on around us. It's life. And if you play hard at it, you get thirsty. That's why we make Gatorade. Hey, life is a sport. Drink it up.
Hey, this feels nice. Who's pulling on my shirt? It's me, Johnson, fool. Is this Russell Athletic?
Sure, feel that cover stitching.
Must be that new blend fabric. Yeah, it's tough, strong. And no little fuzzballs.
Oh,
by the way, anybody got the ball?
I think I got it.
That's not the ball.
Oh, sorry.
Looking for really tough athletic wear? Get Russell Athletic. Get tough.
Hey, come on!
NBC Saturday on JAG.
He's my friend.
A deadly accident.
I was only doing what I thought was best for the Corps.
My man,
and
this is my investigation.
I want to know what this is about.
Who is not telling the truth?
I'll see what I can do.
Oliver North guest stars on an all-new JAG NBC Saturday.
Be sure to get your shot with a Canon SureShot, like the new SureShot Z70W. Quite a chic little zoom.
You followed him from the first day he signed with the team. You know he's not perfect, but on certain days in his life, he has been. The night he poured in 63 points. The day he found Dwight Clark in the end zone. His relentless pursuit of the streak. And you wish at some point, at some moment in your life, that you could be that perfect too. And that's why you cheer for him. That's why you believe in heroes.
Mortgage payments, college tuition, career choices. People can get so lost in their day-to-day concerns that they simply avoid planning for their retirement. Unfortunately, that's life. New York Life has all kinds of life insurance policies to help make sure you enjoy your retirement. We can even help you catch up if you started planning late. That's New York Life, the company you keep.
Okay, new rules. Individuals are no longer more important than the team.
You want a piece of that championship? Put it in here. Nobody can do it alone, but together we can do it.
Sports magazines include more team photos. More game balls go to linemen. Home runs start getting more press than holdouts. We pat someone on the butt when they fail and celebrate like madmen when they succeed. Starter, it's about team.
When Dave Thomas created Wendy's spicy chicken sandwich, he used a whole breast fillet seasoned with his own blend of pepper and spices, but did he go too far?
Cool.
Apparently not. Try Wendy's spicy chicken sandwich today.
Because someday you'll get that big promotion that moves you to Seattle. Someday kids will be in the picture. And someday you'll get away to write the great American novel. It'll happen. That's why we've spent 28 years constantly improving the Corolla. So wherever life takes you, we'll be there. The newly restyled Toyota Corolla. We're looking forward to tomorrow.
There are no prizes for making someone smile. No tributes for unlocking life's little mysteries. But to the men who give their best every day, we give our best. Gillette SensorExcel. Spring-mounted twin blades that adjust to your face, and soft, flexible microfins that set up your beard, and Gillette Series Aftershave Conditioner to moisturize your skin. SensorExcel for the closest, most comfortable shave ever. Gillette, the best a man can get.
Goodyear retailers have lowered prices on America's #1 brand.
Lower! Lower! Lower!
Everyday lows start at $19.99 and save 25% on other famous Goodyear tires. How low are the prices? Drop in and find out.
My son Shaq gets big colds. Good thing Robitussin makes a cold formula. These little liquid gels can take care of 7 feet, 300 pounds, stuffiness, congestion, and cough.
Robitussin cold formula is recommended by Dr. Mom. Only you.
I've been working on some new off-speed pitches lately. This one I call the crazy ball. It goes between 97 and 98 miles an hour. It tails into left-handers.
What was that?
This one I call Mr. Snappy. Mr. Snappy has a mind of his own. A lot of guys, they don't like Mr. Snappy.
That's gotta hurt. You know, I may be getting old, but I'd swear that pitch came off the back of Johnson's hand.
I'm still working on a lot of these.
For 1996, we redesigned everything. For a new style, a new spirit. Not because we want to be the best thing on the road, but rather, the best thing in the air. The employee owners of Trans World Airlines, we're up to something good.
For cars that can benefit from higher octane,
Frank, we're late.
Texaco Clean System 3 Power Plus and Power Premium are formulated to clean your engine's intake valves, fuel injectors, and combustion chambers while you're driving. For smooth starts and sure acceleration. Just give us 5 tanks, and we think you'll see a difference. A word of advice, though. Maybe you'd better leave the windows rolled up.
Add more life to your car. Take it to the star.
It's been said that everyone will be famous for 15 minutes. For some, that's just their daily commute. The 1995 Lexus Coupe.
Sunday at 12:30 Eastern, total coverage of the NFL on NBC. Dan Marino leads the league's only undefeated team, the Dolphins, against the extraordinary Marshall Faulk and the Colts. Barry Sanders and the Lions host the Cleveland Browns, a regional action. All part of a blockbuster doubleheader. The NFL on NBC, made in America, played in America, Sunday.
Thursday on Friends, Janice is back. And wait till you see her now.
Oh my God.
And who's the mystery guest on The Single Guy?
Judy Garland?
Then will Kramer's Coffee Burn become the trial of the century?
I'm going to be a rich man.
And Bulldog from Frasier's on Caroline.
So this is how I find out.
NBC Thursday.
Bria Malesio was diagnosed with potentially fatal asthma. She needed one of the most extensive children's lung care programs in America. Megan McGady suffered a serious sports injury. She needed an orthopedic team nationally known for treating children and young adults. At St. Christopher's Hospital for Children, caring for kids isn't just one of the things we do. It's the only thing we do. St. Christopher's Hospital for Children, where kids come first.
It's our anniversary customer appreciation celebration at C&C Ford here in Horsham. Over 600 new and used cars and trucks. That's every model in stock, red tag with our lowest no-hassle price, plus 95 Ford Tauruses, Escorts, Mustangs, Probes, Aspires, Thunderbirds, Crown Victorias, and Contours for only $1 over dealer invoice. And you keep all the rebates up to $2,500. Make C&C Ford your last stop for savings during our anniversary celebration. C&C Ford, opposite the Willow Grove Naval Air Station in Horsham.
If it happens in the world of entertainment,
Action!
You'll see it on
Extra.
Hey, Extra. Let's roll, please.
The secret's out.
Extra covers it. Up close.
I gotta be honest.
Really, it's amazing. Catch all the latest breaking news. Inside the world of entertainment.
This is absolutely true, yeah.
Only on Extra.
Tomorrow night at 7:30 on NBC 10.
After all the great times I had watching the Flyers kick butt on Prism last season, I was a little disappointed when we missed out on the Stanley Cup. But you can bet your autographed Bobby Clark hockey puck it ain't gonna happen again this year, 'cause I'm bigger, quicker, stronger, and a whole lot smarter. And thanks to Prism, I'm even more popular, because once again, I got the Flyers home games. So give your tush some fresh air, get off the couch, and order Prism pronto. I even got Prism in a can, you know, for emergencies.
Watch News 10's team coverage of the papal visit.
Number 23.
There was a time when we didn't have a worry in the world. Today, well, we seem to be making up for it. That's why you need Chevy Lumina, a car you can trust, a car so well engineered and affordable, you'd have it paid off long before it needs its first tune-up. Chevy Lumina, because someday you'll realize nobody's got enough money and everybody's got enough worries.
When you're Barry Sanders, one of the quickest men in the NFL, some days it seems like no one can touch you. No one can catch you. No one can even come close.
Anyway, coming through. Men on a Mickey D's mission.
Sausage McMuffin with egg, 4-minute milers coming through.
Now you can convert $2 into 2 Morning Fresh Sausage McMuffins with egg, or 2 hot, tempting Quarter Pounders with cheese. But the clock's ticking, so hurry.
Hey, look who's here. Hey, Louis Lightspeed. Slow-mo Joe. Barry Sandbag.
These days, trying to get on top of your financial situation is getting tougher and tougher. What you need is someone with experience and know-how. MetLife can help you get a grip on things and help you make sense of it all. Get Met. It pays.
Thunder Gulch, Kentucky Derby and Belmont Stakes winner. Cigar, winner of 10 straight races. They meet in a spectacular dream race, Saturday on NBC.
We're about to meet Freddie Fast Feet.
Barry Sanders. Hey guys, what's in the bag?
McDonald's juicy quarter pounder with cheese.
2 for $2, Mr. Half-Size Halfback. Hey, I'll trade your autograph for it. No way, Mr. Rushmeister.
Now at McDonald's, convert $2 into 2 Quarter Pounders with cheese, only for a limited time.
Season ticket. Got him. Skybox? No.
On October 6th,
As long as you are out there, I'll never be number 1.
the competition begins.
Step outside, and I'll set you free.
Sylvester Stallone, Antonio Banderas.
He'll shoot you before you go into the bank.
No, they'll wait for the prime shot. Assassins, directed by Richard Donner. Rated R. Starts Friday, October 6th at a theater near you.
Be sure to get your shot with a Canon SureShot, like the new SureShot Z70W. Quite a chic little zoom.
This is about how you go to sleep one day, running your business the same way you always have, and wake up the next morning with things like email, voicemail, PCs, pages, a new communications network for free. It's not a fairy tale, a myth, or a parable. This is about how things can really happen. This is about opening your eyes instead of closing them, and making a call instead of a wish. Network MCI, that's how.
There's something about Chili Palmer
I want to know.
that no one in Hollywood can resist
If I want something from someone, I ask them straight out.
or deny.
You know, you don't pay up. Hey, get your legs broken.
You're a stuntman, huh? That's not bad for a guy his size.
John Travolta, Gene Hackman, Rene Russo, and Danny DeVito.
Shut up.
Get Shorty.
I love it out here.
Rated R. Starts Friday, October 20th at theaters everywhere.
Most Fridays, the people of West Chicago like to go out on the town. But on this particular Friday, John Howard got USSB on his new 18-inch digital satellite system. USSB is a new entertainment experience with his favorite channels in digital sound and picture. So while it may be business as usual across most of West Chicago, at John Howard's house, it's anything but.
Chevy S-Series. It's one ride you don't want to miss.
I've had a lot of help to get where I am today. That's why I'm proud to be part of Chevrolet's and Major League Baseball's long-standing charitable record. This year, on behalf of the most valuable players of the League Championship, World Series, and All-Star Game, Chevy will give away $50,000 to the Boys and Girls Clubs of America, as well as helping out the Special Olympics by donating Astrovans. Chevy and Major League Baseball, making sure everyone gets a little help along the way.
There's this college team I practice with to stay in shape. Each one is out to prove that they can hit the Rhine Express. I'm out to prove they can't. Right there. After a day of fastballs, it's Advil for me. Nothing has shown me that it works better or lasts longer than Advil.
For sore muscles, more doctors recommend Advil than any other pain reliever.
I love that sound.
Advil, advanced medicine for pain.
Oh, isn't that cute?
What?
You guys are like the three bears. You're Double Whopper, Whopper, Whopper Jr., Bing Bang Boom. I'm hungry, so what? Well, nothing, just sort of struck me as funny.
So what are you saying? I'm like the mama bear?
A Whopper value meal for any size appetite, starting at $1.99 every day at Burger King. That's getting your burger's worth.
Hey, baby bear, you gonna finish those fries? Yes. Ooh, somebody needs a nap.
An exciting case? Here's one.
Whoops.
Get him up to the OR now!
There goes next year's surgical residency.
Get her off my back.
Your job is hanging by a thread.
Come on down.
Wow.
Man.
This is the one you'll talk about. ER, NBC Thursday.
From the creator of T2 and Aliens, it's the turn of the century.
I'm the magic man.
He sells other people's lives for entertainment.
Straight from the cerebral cortex. You're there. You're feeling it.
But now, through the eyes of a murderer,
It's a setup.
he's uncovered a conspiracy.
You know how high up the food chain this thing goes.
And they've discovered him. Strange Days, directed by Catherine Bigelow. Rated R. Friday, October 13th at theaters everywhere.
When I am alone in the half-light of the canyon, all existence fades to a being with my soul and memories. And the sounds of the Big Blackfoot River, and the hope that a fish will rise.
Not everything is black and white.
Some things are black and white.
Or black and green.
Occasionally black and blue.
Pro Player home and away jackets come in all these colors and reverse to all of these colors.
The only guys who have Pro Player jackets are black and white.
Refs, no way. They never reverse anything.
No, Foot Locker, the guys in stripes, black and white.
The Pro Player reversible jacket. Reverse it.
From Gillette comes a uniquely different form of protection for men. Gillette Clear Gel Antiperspirant. Unlike a stick that can stay in your underarm hair, this is a soft gel. It goes cleanly through the hair right down to the skin surface to fight odor and wetness where it begins. And that means powerful all-day protection. The revolutionary Gillette Clear Gel Antiperspirant.
Kurt Russell and Martin Short.
There are no Pirates of the Caribbean.
In the wackiest vacation movie of them all, Captain Ron, NBC Sunday. Thursday.
Whoops.
You'll be talking
Your job is hanging by a thread.
about this episode.
Wow.
Man. ER, NBC Thursday.
It's our anniversary customer appreciation celebration at C&C Ford here in Horsham. Over 600 new and used cars and trucks. That's every model in stock, red tag with our lowest no-hassle price, plus 95 Ford Tauruses, Escorts, Mustangs, Probes, Aspires, Thunderbirds, Crown Victorias, and Contours for only $1 over dealer invoice. And you keep all the rebates up to $2,500. Make C&C Ford your last stop for savings during our anniversary celebration. C&C Ford, opposite the Willow Grove Naval Air Station in Horsham.
Would you like to complete your degree but don't think you have the time?
Eastern offered the best of everything.
If you're a working adult with 60 college credits and want to improve your career, Eastern College has a degree completion program designed just for you.
It would have taken 6 years part-time for me to complete what I completed in 15 months.
The Eastern College Degree Completion Program, the program that works for the working adult. New classes start monthly. To find out more, call 610-341-1700.
In cardiac care, experience is everything. In Philadelphia, no one has more experience than the Heart Hospital at Hahnemann. No one performs more cardiac surgery. And in electrophysiology, catheterization, and every aspect of cardiac care, we're leading the way in treating heart disease without surgery. At Hahnemann, experience doesn't just make us bigger, it makes us better. The Heart Hospital at Hahnemann.
When we bought our Saturn SL,
SC1?
SL2, I was so excited I couldn't sleep.
It was the first time I left the dealership
Without an upset stomach.
Oh, totally. They didn't try to steer me towards some $30,000 car.
They don't have one.
Best of all, they didn't treat me like an idiot.
They did not ask me where my husband was.
Hello, I'm the one buying the car.
They even let our dog in the showroom.
The 1996 Saturn SC1 with plenty of room for Fido.
It's a great buying experience.
You're watching Philadelphia's NBC 10. Pass it on.
It's tough to describe a headache. You just want it gone. But not with aspirin. Advil's a lot gentler to my stomach. There's Tylenol, but 2 Advil work better on tough headache pain. There is Excedrin, but that's aspirin, and the ingredient in Tylenol, and caffeine. I don't want all that. I'll go with Advil.
Advil contains the #1 doctor-prescribed pain reliever in its class.
Nothing is proven to work better or last longer than Advil. Nothing.
Advanced medicine for pain.
Inside every one of us is an athlete with a thirst for the game going on around us. It's life. And if you play hard at it, you get thirsty. That's why we make Gatorade. Hey, life is a sport. Drink it up.
All right, gentlemen. Tomorrow, your butts are mine. Lights up.
Man, I'm hungry.
Russell Athletic Wear is made to handle the toughest situations on and off the field.
Hot dog, french fries, hamburger, tacos grande, pizza. Coach, going somewhere, ladies.
Hard work.
Dedication, commitment.
Get Russell Athletic. Get tough.
Get up there, large butt. Go, go.
For years, people have done their thinking on the run. Now, they can do their business on the run, thanks to the breakthrough that fits in your pocket. Zorus, the personal digital assistant from Sharp that gives you the freedom to write it, type it, sign it, and fax it anytime, anywhere.
John, hello, mate. Just got your fax. But you really should get out of the office a bit more.
There are a lot of women out there that become pregnant each year. While I was pregnant, I could feel that the lap and shoulder belt were properly positioned, but I didn't know if that would protect the baby in a car crash. GM is working on the development of the pregnant dummy. This dummy's going to be a mom. I think we need a better understanding, and the best way is to develop a prototype and test it. I think that pregnancy is a very happy time in people's lives. It's my goal as a mother to protect them.
Ready, Big Daddy He's under. Let's get ready to rumble!
The fists will fly at Caesar's Palace when these two warriors clash a third and deciding time. Don't miss Bo Holyfield 3. It'll be the hottest heavyweight bout of the year. Brought to you by Budweiser, the undisputed king of beers.
Here we go. Whopper Junior Value Meal. Whopper for me and a double Whopper.
Thanks, man.
Double Whopper. I'm scared of you.
It's good. It's as big as the American way. Big cars, big houses, big food.
At Burger King, get the flame-broiled taste of a Whopper value meal for just your size appetite at just your size price, starting at $1.99. And get your burger's worth.
And what about moderation?
Moderation's cool, if there's a whole lot of it.
Burger King, get your burger's worth.
American families have made their choice. Once again, they've chosen the Buick LeSabre as Family Circle Magazine's Family Car of the Year for reasons like safety, dependability, performance, and style. American families chose LeSabre as Family Car of the Year over every other sedan, foreign or domestic. Buick LeSabre, the American family car.
Sunday at 12:30 Eastern, total coverage of the NFL on NBC. Dan Marino leads the league's only undefeated team, the Dolphins, against the extraordinary Marshall Faulk and the Colts. Barry Sanders and the Lions host the Cleveland Browns, a regional action. All part of a blockbuster doubleheader. The NFL on NBC, made in America, played in America, Sunday.
Let me guess. One side of you craves easy chair comfort, while the other side itches for performance, right? Well, meet Buick Regal with its famous 3800 V6 engine and Grand Touring suspension. Add to that an all-new interior with body-sensitive seats. And finally, there's a car for the two of you. Buick Regal.
Okay, new rules. Individuals are no longer more important than the team.
You want a piece of that championship? Put it in here. Nobody can do it alone, but together we can do it.
Sports magazines include more team photos. More game balls go to linemen. Home runs start getting more press than holdouts. We pat someone on the butt when they fail and celebrate like madmen when they succeed. Starter, it's about team.
My dandruff and itch are awful. I'll try anything. Denorex tingles. Head and Shoulders doesn't.
Both have effective dandruff medicine, but Denorex has something extra that tingles, feels fresh.
That's why I started using Denorex. No flakes, no itch.
Denorex, the serious dandruff shampoo.
Assassins, critics declare, this action-packed thriller hits the mark. Stallone and Banderas are a dynamite team. Sylvester Stallone, Antonio Banderas. Assassins, directed by Richard Donner. Rated R, starts Friday, October 6th.
College sports on DirecTV. Takes me back to my days of digging in on the goal line, making my moves from the top of the key. Because I get hundreds of college football and basketball games I can't get on cable. Even my alma maters. The long hours of practice, the uniforms, the camaraderie. I was the best horn player in the band.
Now for as low as $34.95 a month, you can own the 18-inch DSS dish of your choice with DirecTV programming. Call 1-800-DirecTV.
The Mercedes E-Class, the Acura Legend, the BMW 5 Series, the Lexus LS400, the Infiniti Q45. Our luxury performance sedan outsold each of them in its first model year. Aurora by Oldsmobile. Now the imports are the ones with some catching up to do. It's your money.
You followed him from the first day he signed with the team. You know he's not perfect, but on certain days in his life, he has been. The night he poured in 63 points. The day he found Dwight Clark in the end zone. His relentless pursuit of the streak. And you wish at some point, at some moment in your life, that you could be that perfect too. And that's why you cheer for him. That's why you believe in heroes.
For years, people have done their thinking on the run. Now they can do their business on the run, thanks to the breakthrough that fits in your pocket. Zorus, the personal digital assistant from Sharp that gives you the freedom to write it, type it, sign it, and fax it anytime, anywhere.
John, hello, mate. Just got your fax. But you really should get out of the office a bit more.
Oh, you didn't get tomatoes?
Nah, I've been in kind of a rut lately, you know? I thought I'd mix it up a little bit. Whopper, no tomatoes.
Change your pace.
Exactly.
Expecting a weave and you bob.
Mm-hmm.
They're thinking zig, you zag.
Yeah.
You're a bold man.
The Whopper. It always tastes great because it's always fixed your way, with fries and a drink for just $2.99 every day at Burger King.
So, you out of your rut?
I believe I am.
You're rutless.
Enough with the ruts.
You've been ejected from the Rutmobile. No ruts, no glory.
Coming up later on The Tonight Show, Regis Philbin reveals that working with Kathy Lee can be dangerous.
Cody's into karate, and I didn't know that till he kicked me in the groin one day, and then I found out.
Plus, Suzanne Summers to the rescue. Jay's Kitty Dinner, the world's longest married couple. Rock and roll legend Chuck Berry, baseball slugger Frank Thomas, and Jay has come to play. Followed by an all-new Conan tonight.
When Dave Thomas created Wendy's spicy chicken sandwich, he used a whole breast fillet seasoned with his own blend of pepper and spices, but did he go too far?
Very spicy.
Wimp. It's perfect.
Depends on who you ask. Try Wendy's spicy chicken sandwich.
This isn't about why your business has to communicate better or when the time is ripe to put all the new technology to work. We're past that stage. This is about putting laptops on desks and pages in pockets. It's about email and the internet. It's about a person who puts it all together and a company that can give you the hardware and software for free. This isn't about blue sky or sci-fi or by the by. This is about now, about how. Network MCI, that's how.
A car engine has as little as 1/1000th of an inch of motor oil protecting its parts. But friction and heat can make motor oil become volatile and vaporize, weakening its ability to protect vital parts. Texaco Haviland Formula 3 is formulated to control volatility, fight vaporization, and provide complete engine protection, no matter what you drive.
Add more life to your car. Take it to the star.
On News 10 after the game, killer Hurricane Opal roars into the U.S. coast, creating havoc.
I'm John Bolaris. Earthwatch will have the latest on this monster storm and how Opal will affect Delaware Valley's weather.
Bob is bringing you the rain.
Thousands brave the weather to see history, the Pope's visit to New Jersey.
I'm Ron Burke. Randall Cunningham talks about another weekend on the bench and his future.
And O.J. Simpson juror speaks out for the first time about the verdict. I'm Ken Matt. See you after the game.
American Journal, weeknights at 7 on NBC 10.
Goodyear retailers have lowered prices on America's #1 brand.
Lower! Lower! Lower!
Everyday lows start at $19.99 and save 25% on other famous Goodyear tires. How low are the prices? Drop in and find out.
Can I interest you in a change of pace? Change?
Change! The lens on your Rebel. Change! Play on a whole new level. Rebel!
I like change.
EOS lenses and the Rebel X from Canon.
The Mercedes E-Class, the Acura Legend, the BMW 5 Series, the Lexus LS 400, the Infiniti Q45. Our luxury performance sedan outsold each of them in its first model year. Aurora by Oldsmobile. Now the imports are the ones with some catching up to do. It's your money.
Little investment advice. Bip Roberts, 1986 rookie car, worth about $275. 20 years from now, who knows? 1,000, 2,000, might even go.
Yo, Bip, man, you were looking at Robin Roberts. Says here your car's worth 4 cents.
Yo, T, 4 cents if it's in excellent condition, but 10 cents if it's totally mint.
Oh, sorry.
Thursday.
Whoops.
You'll be talking
Your job is hanging by a thread.
about this episode.
Wow.
Man. ER NBC Thursday.
Must see TV, NBC.
Thursday, just when Chandler thought he was safe.
Hello.
Janice is back. And wait till you see how she's changed.
Oh my God.
And you'll never guess the mystery guest on the single guy.
Judy Garland?
Then will Kramer's coffee burn turn into the new trial of the century?
I'm going to be a rich man.
And Caroline meets Bulldog from Frasier. But don't tell him the big secret.
I have to tell you the truth.
No, you don't.
Plus an all-new ER NBC Thursday.
The Tonight Show, Chicago White Sox slugger Frank Thomas, Regis Philbin, tonight.
An exciting case. Here's one.
Oops.
What happened?
I pushed it too far.
Get him up to the OR now!
Stickers next to your surgical residence. Your job is hanging by a thread.
So.
Babe, come on down. I told you no procedures without going through me. I'm not going to stop now. What happened?
This is the one you'll talk about. ER NBC Thursday. They set out on their dream vacation.
Isn't this great?
Where nothing could go wrong.
You kidding?
Except
Call me Captain Ron, boss. Everybody does.
Captain Ron.
There's gorillas in these woods. No gorillas. Not here. No way.
In the wackiest vacation movie of them all.
There are no pirates of the Caribbean.
Kurt Russell.
Greasy job, but somebody's got to do it.
And Martin Short in Captain Ron, NBC Sunday. NBC Saturday on JAG.
He's my friend.
A deadly accident.
I was only doing what I thought was best for the Corps.
My man,
and
this is my investigation.
I want to know what this is about.
Who is not telling the truth?
I'll see what I can do.
Oliver North guest stars on an all-new JAG NBC Saturday.
Tommy Foggy was severely burned in a household accident. He needed the area's only pediatric burn center. Eddie Kane was born with a life-threatening heart defect. He needed one of the region's most experienced children's cardiac care teams. When kids need special care, families in Philadelphia and beyond choose a hospital that's been totally dedicated to pediatric medicine for over a century. St. Christopher's Hospital for Children, where kids come first.
It's our anniversary customer appreciation celebration at C&C Ford here in Horsham. Over 600 new and used cars and trucks. That's every model in stock, red tag with our lowest no-hassle price. Plus 95 Ford Tauruses, Escorts, Mustangs, Probes, Aspires, Thunderbirds, Crown Victorias, and Contours for only $1 over dealer invoice. And you keep all the rebates up to $2,500. Make C&C Ford your last stop for savings during our anniversary celebration. C&C Ford opposite the Willow Grove Naval Air Station in Horsham.
It's not just hockey, it's the coolest game on earth. And now you can be part of the action with the Flyers game plan, designed to fit any budget or schedule. The 12-game Orange plan is packed with great opportunities to see the Flyers battle some of the best players and strongest teams in the National Hockey League. Game plan holders also receive priority for playoff tickets and seating in the new Core State Center. Don't get left out in the cold because the Flyers are red hot. Order your game plan today.
Extra, weeknights at 7:30 on NBC 10.
This copyrighted telecast is presented by the authority of the Office of the Commissioner of Baseball and may not be reproduced or retransmitted in any form without the express written consent from the Office of the Commissioner. Atlanta leading it 7-4 as we go to the bottom half of the ninth inning. Tonight's Chevrolet player of the game is Mike Mordecai. He delivered the game-winning hit in that ninth inning as the Braves, for the second night in a row, score the winning runs in the ninth. In conjunction with this program, Chevrolet will contribute a total of $50,000 to the Boys and Girls Clubs of America in the names of all players of the game for the 1995 Major League Baseball season. Stay tuned to this NBC station for the Tonight Show with Jay Leno. That comes up right after your local news. And don't forget, Friday night postseason baseball continues at 8 p.m. Eastern and 5 Pacific with Game 3 of the Division Series as the Colorado Rockies battle the Atlanta Braves. That one coming to you from Atlanta Fulton County Stadium. Disappointing night for the Colorado Rockies. 2-0 Atlanta leads this series. For Larry Dierker, Pete Van Wieren. So long, everyone.
This telecast has been produced by the Baseball Network in association with NBC Sports.
You're watching Philadelphia's NBC 10. Now, live from the News Center, this is News 10 at 11.
Florida's Panhandle takes a direct hit from Hurricane Opal.
Tonight, thousands of people are riding out the worst storm of the season to hit the U.S. mainland. Good evening, I'm Ken Matz.
And I'm Renee Chenault.
And our top story tonight, the 7th hurricane of the season makes a deadly strike on the Gulf Coast. Still to come on News 10 tonight, a school teacher living in this suburban house faces sex charges involving his students.
The skipper of a yacht is lucky to be alive after a ship collided with a tanker on the Delaware River. You'll hear his story.
And it's happened again. A soccer field turns into a war zone. We'll have the tales on this brawl coming up as News 10 continues.
5 years ago, did you imagine you'd be doing this one day?
How could I? It took you 3 weeks to call me back.
It was a test. We'd like to get married.
How did I do?
Coming up later on The Tonight Show, Regis Philbin reveals that working with Kathy Lee can be dangerous.
Cody's into karate, and I didn't know that till he kicked me in the groin one day, and then I found out.
Plus, Suzanne Summers to the rescue. Jay's Kitty Dinner, the world's longest married couple. Rock and roll legend Chuck Berry, baseball slugger Frank Thomas, and Jay has come to play. Followed by an all-new Conan tonight.
Every second, every day,
there's a story waiting to be told.
Urgent, compelling, stories that demand attention.
We'll bring you closer than ever before.
Life doesn't stand still, so neither do we. American Journal with Nancy Glass. News at the speed of life.
American Journal, tomorrow night at 7 on NBC 10.
The story goes that an American Express financial advisor talked to Henry here about a comfortable retirement. Encouraged, Henry recommended us to his brother Bob, who told his son Ed. And Ed told cousin Ruth, and well, you get the idea. Did all their plans work out? Well, we are now recommended by 3 generations of Henry's family. For the advice that can help you realize your dreams, call 1-800-GET-ADVICE.
From Michael Crichton, best-selling author of Jurassic Park, comes the most eagerly awaited novel of the year, The Lost World. The Jurassic adventure continues in Michael Crichton's The Lost World. Something has survived.
Girlfriends, boyfriends, ex-friends, best friends. Montel brings us together. Mothers, daughters, fathers, sons. Montel brings us together. husbands, wives, lovers, liars. It starts with talk. It ends with answers. Montel brings us together.
The Montel Williams Show, weekdays at 4 on NBC 10.
Jane, I've got Furniture Unlimited's 5-star sale #1 on my top 10 list.
I thought your good taste was limited to food.
Furniture Unlimited's 5-star sale is a blockbuster. Everything from all of our manufacturers at savings to 50%. Living rooms, dining rooms, bedrooms, wall units, and more. Guaranteed lowest prices on our entire 200,000 square foot selection.
Furniture Unlimited gets an enthusiastic thumbs up.
Roger, you read my mind. Or my list.
Furniture Unlimited's 5-star sale right now in Deptford, New Jersey, Southampton, PA, and Quakertown, PA.
Now there's a Visa card where when you use it to buy, say, tires for your car, you could get a car free. And when you used to buy, say, a stereo for your car, you could get a boat free. Because this is the Toys R Us Visa card. And every place you use it to buy something, you automatically earn credit toward free toys at Toys R Us. And that could add up to some very big rewards. So look for your application in the mail or at your local Toys R Us.
How do you feel when you turn on Magic 102.9?
I feel the earth move under my feet.
When you want the greatest hits of the 70s, Magic 102.9 delivers.
Wake up, Maggie, I think I got something to say to you.
Magic 102.9 keeps you rocking.
We will rock you.
Turn on the greatest hits of the 70s, only on Magic 102.9.
An exciting case. Here's one.
Oops. What happened?
I pushed it too far.
Get him up to the OR now!
Looks like it was next year's surgical residency.
Your job is hanging by a thread.
So.
Babe, come on down.
I told you no procedures without going through me.
I'm not going to stop now.
What happened?
This is the one you'll talk about. ER, NBC Thursday.
On the information superhighway, you need more than the latest technology. You need a very powerful drive. The Chevy Blazer with the Vortec V6. It's nice to know it's there.
Time Magazine, Newsweek, Siskel and Ebert, Rolling Stone.
The word is out. Devil in a Blue Dress is the must-see movie of the fall. Academy Award winner Denzel Washington is flat-out perfection in what may turn out to be his signature role.
My name's not Fella. My name is Ezekiel Rollins.
Kill him! Don't lie to me!
Devil in a Blue Dress is everything you could ever want in a mystery thriller. Devil in a Blue Dress, rated R, at theaters now.
Every second, every day,
there's a story waiting to be told.
Urgent, compelling, stories that demand attention.
We'll bring you closer than ever before.
Life doesn't stand still, so neither do we. American Journal with Nancy Glass. News at the speed of life.
American Journal, weeknights at 7 on NBC 10.
Finally tonight, fundraisers in Delaware overcame some big hurdles to take the plunge for leukemia.
3, 2, 1, hit!
It was the Leukemia Society's annual Jell-O Jump at the DuPont Country Club. The event was almost canceled over complaints it would be a waste of water during the drought, but a local farmer donated the thousands of gallons to make the Jell-O.
Guess there's always room in Jell-O.
So, that's our news for tonight. The Tonight Show with Jay Leno is next. I'm Renee.
As a superhero, I use America Online's powerful email to keep tabs on my arch enemies.
Medication time, Mr. West.
My trusty sidekick.
America Online. Welcome.
Me and my brothers grew up on pasta. Well, except Jimbo, he's still growing. We're all real big on Healthy Choice pasta sauce. It's good. Check it out.
This is really chunky.
Super chunky. This is like Major League sauce here. The vegetables, they're huge. Massive tomatoes and zucchini slices as big as Mark's ego. The most amazing thing is how they make it with no oil, so there's no fat whatsoever, zero. So with Healthy Choice, we all get to eat what we like. Hey, is there any more back there?
You the new intern?
Yeah.
What are you doing?
Kind of a cost analysis. I think we're spending too much on office supplies, and I found a way to save us a lot of money.
Uh-huh. You know what? There's another project I need you for.
Okay.
This is going to save us a lot of money. Good thinking.
Thanks.
I'm almost done.
Oh, I see you've met my daughter.
Save money at Staples. Get the guaranteed low price on 6,000 items and free delivery. Staples. Yeah, we've got that.
See that, sissy? I'm talking to some fella in Washington, D.C. He's what they call pro-NAFTA.
Ma, I done shot up the America Online again.
America Online. Welcome.
American Journal, weeknights at 7 on NBC 10.
From the NBC studios in Burbank, The Tonight Show with Jay Leno. Featuring Kevin Eubanks and The Tonight Show Band. And me, I'm Ed Hall. Tonight, Jay welcomes Regis Philbin, the longest married couple in the world, Cornelia and Peter Wilson. And from the Chicago White Sox, the Big Hurt, Frank Thomas. And now, Jay Leno.
Nice to have you all here.
Imagine an automobile engineered to such precise tolerances, it feels as if it were formed from a single piece of steel. Introducing the all-new 1996 Mercury Sable. The all-new Mercury Sable. Imagine something better.
Imagine yourself in a Mercury.
In business, you can't always count on having enough time. But you can count on AT&T, because only AT&T guarantees you a competitive price. Our 1-800-COMPARE Center will give you an immediate side-by-side price comparison, and we're so sure that our prices are competitive that if you don't agree, we'll give you 1 month's worth of long distance up to $500. These days, you can't count on much, but you can count on AT&T for the life of your business.
Got mail.
Boy, that would have been even easier without the monkey glove.
America Online. Welcome.
These sights and sounds of high performance are brought to you by Crystal Clear Amoco Ultimate Premium Gasoline. Formulated without certain harmful impurities,
It's the fuel that can motivate some of the world's most renowned performance vehicles. Crystal Clear Amoco Ultimate.
Sports guys like me like all the great sports stuff on America Online. I like getting the latest scores.
Okay, he's had enough. This commercial's over. That's
okay, the kid had enough.
America Online. Welcome.
Ralph's just like his dad. You can't keep him away from a fight. He's convinced he's got a job to do. And he does, because it wouldn't be the same without him. We eat some good food around here, and Ralph's no exception. He gets Alpo. It's got real beef in every bite, and he loves that.
A great dog deserves Alpo.
Ladies and gentlemen, we have ourselves a homicide.
7 is the #1 movie in America.
Come take a look at this.
2 thumbs up, say Siskel and Ebert. 7 is the best movie of the year.
He's made us of his sermons to us.
Rolling Stone says 7 is a nerve-jangling thriller with a gut-wrenching climax. 7 will knock you out of your seat. Brad Pitt, Morgan Freeman, Gwyneth Paltrow. 7 rated R, now playing.
If you ever end up in some Ben-Hur movie in your all-new Pontiac Sunfire GT, with its powerful twin-cam engine, you'll be glad you have a quick-handling sport suspension. And, of course, 150 horses. Introducing the all-new Pontiac Sunfire GT. Finally, a real set of wheels you can really afford.
They call them channels. I call it better protection. They're this smart idea and always with wings, and they're pretty amazing. Channels that form a barrier of protection at the edges, so even when I move, they help keep moisture in the center, so the sides get better protection, while the dry weave helps keep the surface drier. They call them channels. I call it just plain smart. It protects me better than any regular maxi I've tried. New Always with channels. It's cleaner, it's drier, now it protects even better.
George is not a pet. He's a cattle dog. And that's a hard job. He's smart, too. He's smarter than the cattle, and he's smarter than most people I know. You sure do work up an appetite out here. A good meal's one of the things you look forward to. George likes Alpo. I don't blame him. Every bite has real beef in it. We take good care of each other.
A great dog deserves Alpo. Girlfriends, boyfriends, ex-friends, best friends. Montel brings us together. Mothers, daughters, fathers, sons. Montel brings us together. Husbands, wives, lovers, liars. It starts with talk. It ends with answers. Montel brings us together.
The Montel Williams Show, weekdays at 4 on NBC 10.